Hi guys, we just wanted to give an update on the Gitelman's situation with Angus, don't we Angus? So Angus had a blood test back in May and his potassium levels come back quite low at 2.9, didn't he? But what did you got? Oh, thank you. We got a phone call from our paediatrician last week and he said that that's when he gave us the results and that we needed to go up to the hospital to have a new blood test and they wanted to start him on potassium supplements. And when they did the blood test, it was actually lower this time round. It was at 2.8. Can you see the light? It was at 2.8. And we were given, we were told to go and get some supplements. So he is on the pink liquid of the potassium chloride, which he's to take every day. Yeah, well, I know you have to have this one, don't you? We haven't seen any of the symptoms yet, like what Lucas has had, you know, with the salty food. I mean, he does like salt. He likes his cheese, but he likes this like salty cheese. So like the Baby Bells are quite salty. He likes that, don't you? You like cheese? Can you say cheese? Can you say cheese? Oh, 1 second, guys. I've got Bonnie coming in. Yeah, you got a. Oh, she's got a toy, scary toy. She's right into Halloween at the moment. There you go. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, 2.8, which is quite low, and we're hoping that medicine will get him, the supplements will get him back up to a good level. I think they did the gases. They did it the other day. He went back up on the gases to 3, didn't it? Yes, and you got to go again next week. But he's a very good boy with his blood tests. He struggled to get blood from his hands and his arm because of last time, so they had to do it through his foot, didn't they? Now you are a bit of a struggle, aren't you? You are a bit of a struggle trying to get that medicine. Yeah, I'll let him go because he wants to get down. There we go. Bye. Hey, bye. He's gone for a walk. He's just started walking. But while I'm here, I thought I'd share a little bit on Lucas's update as well. Over a couple of weeks ago, Lucas, he was quite unwell. He was feeling quite sick, and actually his hands had seized up with getting rid of the fluid, which I believe is called tetany, which we just learnt. We learned from looking at some of the groups on social media that it's quite a common thing, particularly in hot weather. So now we're able to keep an extra eye on that. And he will have like electrolyte drinks and things like that just when he's not well. But at least we know what it is and we know that it's quite common. But we'll have to keep an eye on Angus and see how he goes as he, goes through that, gets older and goes through the same processes as Lucas. We will be doing, we'll be going to an appointment with Evelina. When I think it's maybe next month, I think it is, I can't remember exactly. Just to make sure that everything's going well with Angus now that he's just started those supplements. But we are in the hot weather and we've just got to keep an eye on things like the tetany, particularly with Lucas. It was quite a shock for us when we first saw it because he'd never had it before with his hand seizing up. But it was only about 10 minutes with Lucas, but it was only about 10 minutes before it actually, he started to be okay again and get loose. But we did learn that, it was because his potassium and all this was low, so at least we got to the bottom of that. But it's all new with Angus. I don't know how he's going to take to this, as I say, this medication. It was like a big pink liquid. I think most would have seen it before. It's meant to last 3 months. And Lucas started off with that when he was first diagnosed with Gitelman's. But he didn't get on with it, so he moved on to the tablets. I can't imagine it being very nice, and I don't know what the future holds with Angus yet. As I say, he's still a baby. I'm quite surprised that it had taken since May, we're now in July, to get the results for Angus's blood test, because obviously anything could have happened in those 2 months, and now everything seems quite a rush. And that potassium chloride, we tried everywhere to get it. When they said about going up to the hospital to get the the potassium chloride, it was like 5:30, and their pharmacy was shut, so we couldn't get it from there. And we tried a load of local pharmacies. They just didn't have it in stock. They said it was quite a specialist. We should go back to the hospital pharmacy to get it. When we did, they didn't have it. They were like, oh, well, you know, I've tried these local pharmacies. And it's like, well, it takes 5 days to get it in. But lucky enough, that day they did give us a call back and say that they were able to source some, and we went up there and got it and started on it immediately, which means we've had to push his blood test back because obviously it's not going to be enough in his system. But we've got there in the end, which, you know, we're pleased that we can get that started, particularly over the summer holidays. And so that's both boys on it. We are still waiting for the results for the girls. To see whether they've got it. We still think that Bonnie shows more signs of having it than Eliza does. But you know what? We could be wrong. It could be that Eliza has it and Bonnie doesn't. It could be that neither of them have it. But obviously we're going to keep you all posted. But this house is it's turning into a pharmacist, I tell you, with the amount of medication that Lucas needs and now the liquid. And I don't know how long Angus is going to be on that liquid for. You alright, Bonnie? She's going indoors. She's going indoors. What are you looking for, sweetheart? Well, we don't want to put toys in the drawers. So guys, with her doing that, that's my calling to end this video, and I'll keep you posted, and I'll see you again very soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe for updates, and particularly look at the playlists, because I know our page is quite random with all sorts of things, but we do have a specific playlist for the Gitelman updates, even if they are few and far between. So hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you again soon. Ta-ra for now. Bye bye.